Strowman's draped over the barrier. Fatu's running full charge. Oh! A steel chair! Right to the head of Fatu!
Fatu just baited in by Braun Strowman, who knows this game better than anybody. And how the hell Jacob Fatu at full speed is stirring already.
Here comes the Strowman Express! Oh my! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my! Both men are laid out!
Both men might get to 10 here. What an impact!
He went full speed. All that weight, all that momentum, crashing through the barrier.
How can you possibly have your faculties or physical control after that car crash?
Oh, and at 9, both men to their feet. He is up high atop the crate at the edge of that lower bowl.
Strowman may be unbeatable in this kind of matchup.
No. Suplex from there. Oh my! Can you believe what we're witnessing in Chicago? They can't. Nobody can. Remember, they must beat the count of 10. It's last man standing rules.
Looks like it took as much out of Braun Strowman as it did Jacob Fatu, and the count is getting high.
They've got to get up here. It continues on.
He connects with one of his big hitters with the power slam. He believes Jacob Fatu will be down for the count. Although after the amount of abuse already absorbed by the Samoan, I don't know if I could do it.
What? Fatu running hip attack puts Strowman right through the table. This may be it. They are wrapped up in a broken table. Ten count pending.
It's over!
It's over! It's over! It's over!